High school, a whirlwind of emotions, awkward encounters, and first loves. I remember those hallways, buzzing with gossip and laughter, the air thick with anticipation. It was a time of self-discovery, of testing boundaries and forming bonds that I thought would last a lifetime. I was young, naive, and oh so ready to fall in love. Little did I know, my journey through the corridors of high school romance wouldn't be all sunshine and roses. It would be a roller coaster of emotions, culminating in a heartbreak that would forever change me. The air crackled with a nervous energy that only teenagers seem to possess. Lockers slammed shut, friends huddled together in hushed whispers, and the squeak of sneakers on linoleum provided a constant soundtrack. It was in this chaotic yet exhilarating environment that I first laid eyes on him. He was leaning against a row of lockers, deep in conversation with a group of friends. His laughter echoed down the hall, drawing me in like a moth to a flame. I couldn't help but steal glances his way, my heart skipping a beat each time our eyes met. There was something about his smile, a certain spark in his eyes that drew me to him. We were worlds apart, he the popular athlete and I the shy bookworm, yet I couldn't shake off the feeling that we were somehow meant to cross paths. He caught me staring one day, a playful smirk gracing his lips. My cheeks burned with embarrassment, but instead of looking away, he held my gaze. In that instant, something shifted between us. The hallway seemed to fade away, the noise and chaos replaced by a silent understanding. It started with shy smiles exchanged across crowded classrooms, then progressed to stolen moments by my locker. Our conversations flowed effortlessly, filled with laughter and shared dreams. He was everything I thought I ever wanted, charming, funny, and surprisingly down to earth. I found myself falling for him quickly and completely. His jokes never failed to make me laugh, even the ones that were so cheesy they made me groan. He had a way of making me feel seen, heard, and understood, even when I struggled to express myself. We spent countless hours talking, sharing our deepest fears and wildest aspirations. I felt like I could tell him anything, be my true self without fear of judgment. He was my confidant, my rock, the peanut butter to my jelly. Our souls seemed to connect on a deeper level, whispering secrets only we could understand. As our bond grew stronger, so too did my feelings for him. He became my world, the center of my universe. I found myself making choices I never thought I would, all in the name of love. I skipped study sessions with friends to spend time with him, neglected my hobbies to cheer him on at his games, and even compromised my own happiness to please him. My friends noticed, their concerned whispers following me down the hallway. They warned me that I was changing, becoming too consumed by our relationship. I brushed off their concerns, convinced that they simply didn't understand the depth of our connection. He needed me, I reasoned, and that was all that mattered. Looking back, I realized how blinded I was by love. I was so caught up in the fairy tale that I failed to see the cracks forming in the foundation of our relationship. I was giving him everything, sacrificing my own needs and desires, while he seemed content to receive without giving much in return. He wasn't always the shining star I perceived him to be. He had his own struggles, his own demons lurking beneath the surface. I saw past the confident facade, recognizing the vulnerability he so desperately tried to hide. He confided in me about his difficult home life, his academic struggles, his fear of failure. I listened patiently, offering words of encouragement and support. I helped him study, pushing him to believe in himself and his abilities. I wanted nothing more than to see him succeed, to help him overcome his challenges and reach his full potential. He seemed genuinely grateful for my help, his eyes shining with a mix of admiration and affection. His grades started to improve, his confidence grew, and he even opened up to me about his emotions, something he rarely did with anyone else. I felt needed, appreciated, and loved. Our bond deepened, or so I thought, as I basked in the glow of his gratitude and affection. Little did I know his transformation was a carefully crafted illusion, a mask concealing the truth that lay hidden beneath. Section 5. The Mask Falls. It all came crashing down on a seemingly ordinary Friday afternoon. The air was electric with excitement for the upcoming homecoming game, and I was filled with anticipation to see him shine on the field. I had just finished decorating his locker with streamers and a giant good luck banner when I overheard his voice. He was around the corner, speaking in hushed tones, but the words that reached my ears sent chills down my spine. "She's so clueless," he scoffed, his voice dripping with disdain. "She actually thinks I care about her. I'm just using her to get what I want." My breath hitched in my throat, my blood turning to ice. I peeked around the corner, my heart pounding in my chest, and saw him with another girl. They were holding hands, their faces inches apart, their laughter echoing cruelly in the empty hallway. The world spun around me as the weight of his words crashed down. He had been lying to me all along, using my love and devotion for his own selfish gain. The boy I thought I knew, the one who had looked at me with such apparent love and gratitude, was nothing but a carefully constructed facade. Section 6. Shattered trust, shattered heart. The pain was unbearable, a physical ache that took root in my chest and spread like wildfire throughout my body. How could he do this to me? After all the sacrifices I had made, after all the love and support I had given him so freely. The betrayal cut deep, shattering the trust I had so naively placed in him. I confronted him, my voice trembling with a mixture of anger and heartbreak. He didn't even bother to deny it, his eyes cold and devoid of any remorse. He simply shrugged, a smug smirk playing on his lips. "You were easy to manipulate," he said, his words piercing my heart like shards of glass. I fled the hallway, tears streaming down my face, the weight of his betrayal crushing me beneath its weight. The world I thought I knew, the future I had envisioned with him by my side, crumbled before my eyes. I was lost, alone, and utterly heartbroken. Section 7. Picking up the pieces. The following weeks were a blur of pain and confusion. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't focus on anything but the gaping hole in my heart. My friends rallied around me, offering words of comfort and support, but nothing seemed to ease the ache. I felt like a puzzle that had been carelessly tossed aside, my pieces scattered and broken. Slowly but surely, with the unwavering love and support of my true friends, I began to pick up the pieces of my shattered heart. It was a long and arduous process, filled with setbacks and moments of despair, but I was determined to heal. I threw myself into my studies, finding solace in the written word, and reconnected with the hobbies I had neglected during my relationship. Section 8. Scars and Lessons. The experience left me with scars, both visible and invisible. It taught me the importance of self-love, of setting boundaries, and of never settling for anything less than I deserve. I learned that trust, once broken, is not easily repaired, and that sometimes the greatest love stories are the ones we write for ourselves. The betrayal also taught me the power of resilience, the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. It showed me that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always a glimmer of light waiting to guide us back to ourselves. Section 9. Healing and Hope. Time, as they say, heals all wounds. While the pain of betrayal may never fully disappear, it does fade with time, leaving behind valuable lessons and a newfound appreciation for genuine connection. I learned to forgive, not for him but for myself, releasing the bitterness and anger that had taken root in my heart. I emerged from the experience stronger, wiser, and more resilient than I ever thought possible. I learned to trust my instincts, to value my own worth, and to never again compromise my happiness for the sake of another. Section 10. Moving Forward. High school may be over, but the lessons I learned within its hallowed halls continue to shape the person I am today. I am grateful for the experience, even the heartbreak, for it taught me more about myself than I could have ever imagined. I am no longer the naive girl who fell head over heels for the wrong boy. I am a survivor, a warrior, a woman who knows her worth and refuses to settle for anything less than the love and respect she deserves. I embrace the future with open arms, my heart filled with hope and the unwavering belief that true love is out there, waiting to be found. If you enjoyed Azana's story, please subscribe and share for more inspiring stories. Thank you for watching.